Hey guys, here's the video I had promised. It's a flashy 1v5 survival video, which comes directly from SkillCapped. Please let me know what you think about it in the comments. Enjoy! How I survive against like 4 or 5 people at once. And I'm doing everything on my own, so there's nobody helping me out from my team. It is just me against like 4 or 5 people. So, I'm gonna teach you how you can do that as well. The first thing you gotta do before the battleground starts is get symbiosis either from a mage or a warrior. Getting a symbiosis from a mage is gonna give you ice block, which is kinda cheesy, which is why I decided to go with intimidating shout from the warrior. Needless to say, this is gonna be one additional CC and it's probably gonna save your life when you have like 5 people on you. So in general, when you're fighting several people, you must make sure that you have HUDs rolling on yourself all the time. The HUDs are gonna keep you up when you cannot like directly heal yourself, for example when you're silenced or stunned. And even if you're not, the HUDs are still gonna heal you for substantial amounts, so do not neglect them. But the two things you gotta pay special attention to are, first of all, Swift Mend, and second of all, your triple life bloom bloom. The reason why they're so important is because you can use them on a very short cooldown and they're basically really great burst kills, so yeah, they're super mega important. The second thing that you gotta be conscious of is rotating your defensive cooldowns. Restoration Druids have got a ton of defensive cooldowns these days, and if you can rotate them correctly, you're gonna be dominating people anywhere. To take a quick look at what we have, first of all, Displacer Beast. Then we have Barskin plus Iron Bark. Barskin is on a 1 minute cooldown, Iron Bark has a 30-second cooldown if you got a set bonus from PvP, which you most probably have. Then we have Nature's Vigil, NS Heal, Tree Form, PvP Trinket, Typhoon, and the Zurianian Roar or Bash. I actually recommend that you spec into the Zurianian Roar if you want to survive against many people in Battlegrounds. Bash is great, but when you have like 3, 4, 5 people on you, the Zurianian Roar is gonna be way superior. Or at least that's how I feel about it. But anyway guys, I'm gonna show you the last stand clip now, without commentary, and just a little later in the video we're gonna go in depth, and I'm gonna teach you exactly how I did it. Okay, so first I just got a hunter and a shaman on me, which is no problem because I can just keep my hearts up and kite him easily. But I decided to get in some more trouble here because I just like decide to sit at their graveyard where everybody spawns. So right now I've got like 5 people on me and I gotta do my best to survive. Look where I'm staying. I'm staying right on top of them, just looking for trouble. But before I charged in, trying to suicide, look what I did first. I got a triple live bloom stack on me, rejuvenation, wild growth, and I even popped Barskin because after all it's like 4v1 and they're gonna do massive damage. I gotta make sure that I out-heal that with hearts and cooldowns, and I should not let them get early momentum on me. Because the thing about Resto Druid is that our hearts take time to heal and we don't really have any good burst healing aside from popping Tree Form and NS. So this is why you gotta make sure that you pop your cooldowns early and not let your enemies just global you because you thought you had to save your cooldowns. So things are looking really great for me so far because the enemy team is getting momentum on me, sure, but I already out-healed that by getting hearts and early Barskin. Here I'm gonna do something really good. Remember what I told you? This raining roar? Right, it is super good when you have several people on you. This raining roar is gonna blind people around you for 3 seconds and it has a 10-yard range and a 30-second cooldown. So right here everything is powered up, which is why I'm gonna pop this raining roar and cycle on the hunter. The reason why I chose the hunter is because you kinda know what hunters do these days, right? They just pop their cooldowns and start one-shotting people, which is why I'm gonna cycle him right away. However, you don't wanna do that if you got like 50% HP. Right now I got full HP, a rejuvenation, a Barskin, and everything around me is blinded. If I had like 50% HP, I'm pretty confident that the people around me would have trinketed and just killed me with a silence or a stun or anything like that. So you gotta make sure that you don't risk it too much. Right here I'm taking a slight chance because even if they trinket and interrupt my cyclone there with a silence or a stun, I am still gonna be in a pretty horrible position, but I'm gonna survive it. If I had 50% HP, however, I would have most probably died right off the bat. So taking chances is okay, but be smart about it. Right, so I got this running roar, I cycle on the counter full, and now I'm gonna pop my last stand in bear form. The reason why I'm gonna do that is because I'm dropping on HP already, and I wanna use Stampeding Roar, which is gonna give me a sprint, which is gonna let me kite them, and kiting means preventing damage on you. So you always wanna use as few global cooldowns as possible and get the biggest benefit possible. So right here, I pop last stand in bear form, and because I went in bear form already, I'm gonna pop my sprint and I'm gonna pop my frenzied rejuvenation. So you see, with just 1 stone, I got 3 birds. Yeah, lame joke. You got the point though. Use as few global cooldowns as possible and use as many spells as possible, which are gonna help you survive and get away from your opponents. You saw my chain, last stand, Stampeding Roar, Frenzied Rejuvenation. That was awesome. Because of the Stampeding Roar I was able to run away, and then I'm gonna get my Swiftman first. Swiftman is super important because it's like our best burst heal on the shortest possible cooldown. So whenever you see that you start dropping on HP, Swiftman should be your priority. Right after the Swiftman, however, I'm gonna pop my cooldowns, which are my offensive trinket for spell power, plus my berserking because I'm a troll. This is significantly gonna increase your heals. Now that I've got the huge spell power increase, I'm gonna get a ton of hearts on myself, which are gonna heal for a really great amount. And I'm also gonna use Arm Bark because I have no Barskin myself anymore and my opponents are getting pretty pissed off already for not being able to kill me. But unfortunately this isn't enough. My HP is still dropping really low. I'm on like 30% HP right now, despite a huge spell power increase and full hearts and Arm Bark. And this is when you come to the point where you gotta pop your big cooldowns like PvP Trinket, NS Heal and Tree Form. Right here I only use PvP Trinket and NS Heal, and I immediately start stacking up my hearts. This was really not the best trinket because I trinketed the silent shot, but I'm afraid I would have died otherwise, and sometimes you just gotta blow your trinket randomly because of the amount of damage they have. You see I dropped like 20% several times here, and now I'm gonna do my best and kite away. I'm gonna use Displacer Beast the other direction and try to escape, because this is getting out of control. They're having way too much damage on me. I Displacer away. Still I continue stacking my hearts, doing my best to out-heal this crazy damage here. I'm on like 20%. And I finally make it. However, the Hunter pops his offensive cooldown, so I pop Barskin immediately. I don't hesitate, although it's just like 200s on me right now, because you see more people are coming. The Warlock right there, he's coming. And remember, right now we have no cooldowns anymore, so we gotta be way more cautious. In situations like this, when you don't have any cooldowns anymore and you got low HP, you're way behind and you gotta survive somehow, your only shot is to start kiting. And a great way of kiting as a Resto Druid is by popping Displacer Beast followed up by cut form Sprint, which is called Dash, which obviously is gonna let you get some space between you and your opponents. I Displacer and I Sprint, then I just keep stacking up my hearts again, and then I pop Iron Bark and Nature's Vigil because it doesn't seem to be enough, and I'm gonna cast some regrowths. Here I am looking totally fine now because I got full hearts on myself. I just spammed some regrowths, and my scumbag warrior teammate decides to just run away instead of helping me, but that's just a side note. Now I get feared in the open, but I don't have much pressure on me because honestly they already used their cooldowns as well, and so did I, but the important thing is I survived. And you see, those guys were probably gonna quit the game right now because they were 5 people and I was able to like run through the whole map and survive. This is really frustrating, isn't it? This is like the most frustrating thing. And just to make these hunters day a little worse, I even decided to kill him in the end. How better can it get? You see, this is so satisfying. I hope you guys enjoyed the video as much as I did. I had a blast making this one. And please let me know in the comments below if you want to see more like this, like me just dominating people, making them quit the game, sort of thing. Thank you for watching. Please rate and leave a comment.